So homework 4, question 7, and I'll start on part A. We've got an equation where it's y equals x plus 1 all squared 2 minus x, and we know that point P where 1a lies on this curve. Now we're after finding the value of a. Now this is 1 mark, so it's pretty straightforward. We're after the y coordinate for this, for P. And of course, how we get the y coordinate? Well, y will always equal whatever x is plus 1 squared, and 2 minus whatever x is. We're given our x coordinate for P, which is 1, so all we're going to do is just plug that all in. So we just have y is 1 plus 1 squared times 2 minus 1. So y is 2 squared times 1. Of course, y is just 4. So a is 4. Okay, so part B, first part B, we're after sketching the curve of y equals x plus 1 all squared 2 minus x. And of course, what they want in the exam is us clearly indicating where it's going to cross the coordinates, cross the axis, sorry. We've got our y axis here, and our x axis here. So in order to obtain where it's going to cross the y axis, obviously I'm going to set x to 0. So y effectively 0 plus 1, that'll be 1 squared times 2. Okay, so we know it's going to cross the y-axis at 2. 0, 2. Okay, likewise we're finding out where it crosses the x-axis. Set y to 0. Now we've got two solutions here. We've got x plus 1 squared will equal 0, and then we've got 2 minus x equals 0. So what we're going to have is effectively x equals minus 1 and x will equal 2. Because obviously we set 2 minus x equals 0, rearrange it, x is going to equal 2. And likewise with this x plus 1 equals 0, so x will equal minus 1. Now the handy part of this is whenever you see a square with equations in this format, what this indicates is going to actually bounce off it. So if I put that there, we've got minus 1, 0, and the other coordinate is 2, 0. So what it's indicating is it's going to bounce off this rather than cross it. That's what the square indicates. So whenever you see these in the future, just think, right, it's going to bounce off it. Now if we multiply this out, we'd get a minus x cubed. Minus x cubed indicates it's going to do this kind of motion. If this was a positive x cubed, it'll do this motion. So minus x cubed is going to tell us it's going to start up here and it's going to end down here. But of course we know it's got to hit these points. So what's going to happen is come down, it's going to bounce off minus 1, 0, cross here, and come back down. Like that. So B part 2, we're also after sketching y equals 2 over x. I'm going to do this in the green pen so you can see where it's coming on the graph. But when you got graphs like this, we got like an inverse, you got 1 over x. It's always going to take that kind of shape. Now as this number gets bigger, the further apart it becomes. Well, y equals 2 over x, so it's not going to have too much of a difference on a graph. But if we draw on here, it'll take some form like this.